40 Things Dogs Hate and Wish You'd Stop Doing. Good morning, everybody. My name is Matthew, thanks to Mrs. Y. Ball for having me here. Today we are going to talk about 40 things dogs wish their owners would stop doing. So let's dive right in. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to us for more updates. We all love our dogs, but sometimes we can be a little clueless about their wants and needs. You take your dog out for frequent walks, you provide him with plenty of fresh water, food, toys and treats, so what more could he possibly want? Well, it turns out that there are quite a few things that dogs hate that we humans don't even think about. There are also a lot of things we do on the regular that really annoy our canine companions. In this article I've compiled a list of 40 things dogs hate and wish you'd stop doing. 1. Dressing them up in costumes. 2. Talking baby talk to them. 3. They hate being hugged. While some dogs don't mind being hugged, or even seem to like it, many do not appreciate being hugged by human beings. Although it's natural for us to hug others when we're happy to see them or want to express affection, dogs often perceive hugs as threatening or uncomfortable. This is because they find it hard to understand what hugging means to humans, and they simply don't want to be confined in this manner. 4. Making them wear shoes or boots, unless necessary for their safety or health. 5. Petting too hard. While most dogs won't bite someone who is petting them, that doesn't mean you should treat them like a chew toy. Dogs are sensitive creatures and the last thing they want is for you to make their fur hurt. Pet your dog gently and avoid using your fingernails at all costs. 6. Not paying enough attention. Dogs are very needy pets, which means that if you've got one in your life, he or she is going to want a lot of attention from you at all times. If you don't give them enough attention on a regular basis, they're going to get snappy with you. Taking your dog for walks and paying attention to them when they come up to you will keep them happy. 7. Your kisses. We all love our dogs and think they are the cutest thing ever, Heron said, so we kiss them. But it's not reciprocal. Dogs don't understand kisses, Heron said, and find them slightly annoying. These wet smooches can be scary for dogs because they haven't experienced them before. They might also feel uncomfortable with a human face coming at them so close up. 8. Keeping them on a leash all the time, or at all. 9. Being forced to cuddle. Dogs are unsentimental about affection. They don't care whether you're the first one to wake up in the morning or the last one to go to bed at night, they just want to be left alone. 10. Being forced to take a bath or a shower. When dogs get wet, their fur gets matted and heavy, and it takes them hours to clean themselves afterwards. 11. Having your hands near their food bowl while they eat. You never know when someone's going to try and steal your food. Dogs are very protective of their food, because they don't always know where their next meal is coming from. 12. Being forced to get exercise after a long day at work, or play. Dogs can be very lazy animals, especially if they've already gotten plenty of exercise that day. When dogs get tired, they just want to rest and relax for the rest of the evening, not run around in circles for an hour just so you can prove how energetic you are. 13. Being woken up by loud noises like doorbells or thunderstorms. 14. Making them hold your stuff. The problem with this situation is that it makes dogs look like they're begging for food or attention, when all they want to do is hang out with their human, not hold their stuff. Plus, it makes dogs look lazy in front of other people who don't know them very well. It's embarrassing for the dog and can make them feel anxious and self-conscious around strangers because they worry about what the strangers might think of them. 15. Feeding them people food. It's hard to resist those puppy dog eyes at the dinner table, but feeding your dog scraps from the table is a bad idea for several reasons. First, many foods are harmful or even toxic to dogs. Second, if you feed your dog people food on a regular basis, they won't eat as much of their own food, which may lead to malnutrition. Third, if you give your dog too many treats and scraps from the table, they may become overweight or obese. 16. Bathing them too often and or using the wrong shampoo. 17. Trying to force them to sit in your lap. 18. Letting children pull on their fur, tail, ears and limbs. 19. Making loud noises that scare them, including setting off fireworks near them. 20. Leaving them home alone for long periods of time without giving them things to do while you're gone. 21. Failing to provide comfortable bedding for sleeping and resting, dogs often spend up to 14 hours a day sleeping or resting. 22. Petting them too much. 23. Shaving their fur. 24. Exposing them to loud noises, like fireworks. 25. Taking away their food or toys when they're playing with it. 26. Leaving them in a car on a hot day. 27. Not letting them sniff around while on walks. 28. Yelling at them for no reason. 29. Not introducing them to new people and places as often as possible so they can get used to it, socialization. 30. Don't force her to interact with children and other people if she is uncomfortable doing so. 31. Treating your dog as if he or she were a human baby. 32. Being left alone in an unfamiliar place. 33. Before you take him to a party with you, make sure he is socialized and prepared to meet strangers. 34. Barking at them when they bark at the doorbell. 35. Tying them up on a leash and leaving them outside for hours on end. 36. Leaving them alone for hours with no food or water. 37. Petting them when they're sleeping, eating or playing with a toy. 38. Having to wear sunglasses, or any other human accessory, for your own amusement. 39. People who don't know how to pet properly, especially people who try to pet a dog's head when he's sitting down and looking up at them. Dogs hate that. 40. When you ignore the fact that they're trying to tell you something important by barking at you. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in the next video.